And now, your Storm Team 18 forecast. Weather from where you live.
And speaking of cold, unfortunately, of more in the forecast of temperatures tonight dropping down into the mid-teens overnight with those dew points. Those wind chill values, down to near 0 degrees, as it'll be quite a cold night with those clouds pretty much out for area for most of the night, but then coming right back in here before sunrise tomorrow morning with those west-southwest winds in place. So quite a cold night as you do head out the door first thing tomorrow morning. If you have any Saturday plans, looking at a cold night though, looking at around 11 to around 14 degrees for pretty much almost everyone by tomorrow morning. When you factor in those wind chills, it's going to feel a lot colder. Look at this, possibly seeing areas down below 0 degrees as we head towards tomorrow morning. So feeling much more like mid-January rather than like late November as we head towards then. So quite a cold night. Make sure you do bundle up quite a bit, because as you head towards Saturday, those cold temperatures will be sticking around. Looking at those high temperatures only reaching the upper 20s with that wind quite gusty throughout the course of the day, and those wind chill values quite low as we head throughout your Saturday. And for your Saturday afternoon, looking at 26 to 28 degrees. So another cold, freezing day as we do close out the month of November tomorrow. Now, as we do head towards Futurecast, though, this is 2 o'clock in the morning, seeing those clear skies back into our viewing area. That'll continue as we head into your Saturday morning. This is 9 o'clock Saturday morning, seeing a couple clouds that will be right back in here, and those clouds will increase as we head throughout the course of the day, as the system will pass further down to the south. Could produce some snow just from Indianapolis pointing down to the south for the time being, but luckily for us, it looks like we will dodge the snow chances. But if you're going down to that Purdue and IU game down in Bloomington, it looks pretty snowy, unfortunately, especially around the evening time frame for Saturday. So if you're headed down there, make sure you are aware of that, and make sure you do get to the game. Make sure you do leave at least early if you're headed to that game by Saturday evening. But overall, after that, looking at a fairly cloudy night and then seeing those temperatures again tumble back into the teens once again for Sunday morning. Maybe a couple flurries around to begin your day on Sunday, but aside from that, looking at a fairly cold day, some sunshine back in the forecast to finish off your Sunday, with some lake effect snow staying off toward north. So again, another cold day for your Sunday afternoon as that cold pattern sticks around. But then as we head towards Monday, again looking at some nice conditions for us, but still the lake effect snow still remaining in place for much of the Great Lakes through about Tuesday, and then possibly on Wednesday morning, seeing another round some snow come in here behind a cold front. That will bring in some snow showers Wednesday, and behind that system, some colder air in place for Thursday before maybe another round of some snow showers on Friday morning, and then a break before once again more of that snow shower activity comes right back in here by the end of the weekend. So looking at that constant cold and constant snowy pattern as we head towards the first half of December, as unfortunately the jet stream will be well off to our south for most of the time frame. With that, any storm system that comes right into our country will track further down to the south. So if you're headed down towards, for example, like Texas or even down to Florida, you may be experiencing a lot more rainfall than usual due to the fact that all the storm tracks will be pushed further southwards thanks to this cold. But here in our viewing area, unfortunately, looking at persistent cold and maybe a lot of lake effect snow. So there's a good chance that we'll probably see more of those events in the near future, especially if those lakes still being quite warm right now, because we could still see some of the action continue as we head throughout the first half of December. So if you're banking on any of that warm weather, unfortunately, you're out of luck for at least the first half of December, as right now the second half of December looks probably a bit milder, but again, a lot can change as we do head towards then. But overall, temperatures cold next several days, 32 on Tuesday, 40 on Wednesday, some rain, some snow showers, colder on Thursday, 34, 28 on Friday, some snow showers, and then a cold weekend next weekend, temperatures stuck in the 20s to near 30s, with again those flurries sticking around.